We just got some very exciting news that Nintendo has essentially just confirmed a upcoming Nintendo Direct. Now everyone knew that there was going to be something to do in June with a Nintendo Direct, or this could be something completely different, but it seems like Nintendo might have just confirmed it in so many different ways. This is very exciting. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so starting everything off, if we take a look at this post right here, you can see that Nintendo has clearly confirmed that they are going to be going to Gamescom, and Gamescom is pretty fantastic. Now, they pretty much confirmed it in multiple different ways, seeing as Gamescom is going to be happening in August, and we don't really know a lot of August games, or in fact, any for this year. They don't really have a very exciting roster if they're just going to go to Gamescom and completely skip out on a Nintendo Direct and then just start announcing things on Nintendo Today. That definitely doesn't make sense in a lot of ways, because if you look at it, Nintendo needs that one big general direct for pretty much all the games that we're set to see. If Nate the Hate's leaks and rumors and everything are completely correct, well, it seems like June might actually be the date for this. Nintendo pretty much confirmed it. It seems like we're going to be getting it. Now, honestly, what exactly could be revealed? Well, we pretty much talked about this before, about what could be revealed in the upcoming June Direct. It's definitely really exciting. Well, the games that usually would happen in Gamescom is some third-party games and also some first-party games. Usually when you look at it, they'll probably reveal or they'll show off games running. I believe last year at Gamescom we did see Elden Ring. We're probably going to be seeing that again, but in a new light, in a way that we haven't seen it before, in a way that it's pretty much all fixed up. So instead of the game pretty much looking like it came out of straight up the 1950s, it's actually going to look and run pretty fantastic on the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm honestly really excited for this whole ordeal because I can't wait for the upcoming Nintendo Direct. We're also most likely going to be seeing the actual first-party games. First-party games also last year in 2025, the games that weren't previously out when this actually happened was Pokemon Legend ZA, which released in October. You had Metroid Prime 4, which released in December, Elden Ring never released, and Final Fantasy 7. So these are just proof that we are going to be seeing some brand new games. Like, of course, the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. They might even show that off and then have that at Gamescom. So honestly, this is pretty fantastic. So honestly think that this is great news if you've had any sort of skeptics that, you know what, everybody's making all this stuff up. Nah, we're not going to be seeing a Direct. Nintendo's going down to one Direct a year. It's going to be September. That's the only Direct. Probably not going to be the case, because if they really wanted to, they would have announced some of these games at a sort of Nintendo Today or X or Twitter or whatever the case may be. But so far, they haven't really done these super big games. They've pretty much done games that either we already knew that they were coming, or games that we didn't know anything, but they're not like those super big game. It would definitely be a weird time if Nintendo goes up and says, hey, we're going to be Nintendo Todaying the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. Hey, we're also going to Nintendo Today the Legend of Zelda movie, or the next Legend of Zelda game trailer. Probably not going to happen, because that's not really a great business practice. They probably also not going to just drop their random Direct on a random Wednesday afternoon. Now, a partner showcase for this month could definitely make sense. There's been a lot of leaks and rumors and talks about a partner showcase in May. That definitely could happen, and they could clear the way forward for the General Direct, which the General Direct will most likely be seeing games that actually work and games that actually make sense. And honestly, I'm just excited over this. I think that everything that we could see is going to be great. Nintendo just confirmed that we are going to be seeing a General Direct in June. If I'm wrong about this, I'll owe you a game. I'll owe you a game or something. We'll throw every subscriber inside of a friggin' wheel or something, and I'll owe you a game. You can pick whatever game you want, all right? So pick away. But if I'm right about this, you have to subscribe. We are going to be seeing a General Direct in June. It just makes sense. It would be really dumb. It would really dumb if Nintendo's like, another month, another no Direct for us. You know, it doesn't make sense not to have a Direct. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. Why would Nintendo just skip over this. Hey, Gamescom, guess what? You're going to be seeing things that we announced at Nintendo Today. Sure, they've definitely been doing that a lot. They've been doing games and reveals and things, but most of the games that we've been seeing are games that we already knew about, like Mario Wonder, for example, and then the 3 directs for a movie that you didn't necessarily need, but still it was really cool. And then we also had like a partner showcase, a couple partner showcases, but most of them didn't show those big games, the big games that you really all look out to. Star Fox, you can say, hey, that's a big game. What about Star Fox? It's not necessarily a big game. This game has been remastered like 4 times before. So technically, if they wanted to release like a big game, like a big Nintendo title, Ocarina of Time, that's a big Nintendo title. They're going to do it in a general direct, unless they just don't want it to be leaked again, which it doesn't make sense because there's been other leaks that Nintendo could potentially be completely skipping out on directs because of the fact that everyone keeps leaking them out. But if they really wanted to do that, that also wouldn't make the most sense to me. Like, if they wanted to skip out on the direct, okay, cool, but you're still getting leaked anyways, so why would you skip out on that and then do the prior instead? So overall, it's definitely a weird situation for Nintendo. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that the Nintendo Direct is going to be happening in June? Because Gamescom, for me, it just confirmed it. Because August is going to be happening in August 26th. That's when Gamescom is going to be, to the 30th, I believe. And we don't have any games for August. There was leaks and rumors about Fire Emblem in August. Okay, that would make sense. But besides that, there's not really anything. So anyways, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section down below, and thank you so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. Consider it the like button, maybe subscribing if you're new. We do a bunch of different Nintendo content on this channel. Anyways, see you in the next one.